So I have worked a lot of jobs in my life, and one of those being at a boba shop, which in my personal opinion is the best place I've ever worked. You know, just getting free boba all the time. I also became a waiter for several different restaurants, and you know, it's just kind of like the whole rite of passage as an actor. You just got to serve tables. That's actually where I learned how to kind of flirt, which the secret for that is, you know, just being yourself, but being outwardly yourself. But you know, you have to kind of do that for the tip. Anything for the tip, if you know what I'm saying. Don't take that out of context. Anyway, I've worked a lot of jobs, and a lot of them were terrible, but they at least paid well. But the worst experience that also did not pay well was working for Dhar Mann. And if you guys have seen my other videos, you'll probably understand why I'm saying what I said. But I don't want to focus on the negatives today. There was a reason I kept going back to Dhar Mann, and those were some positive experiences. But they weren't ever because of Dhar Mann himself. They were because of the cast and the crew, the people. The other actors I work with are just some of the most amazing people ever. And the people behind the camera, those people were amazing. Those are just really good people. In fact, after my video that I said I would never work with Dhar Mann again, I did show up several times in the future in some of his other videos as cameos or just as the lead. And the reason for this being is because I wanted to work with my friends, not because I wanted to work with Dhar Mann again. So there is one specific incident that I want to talk about. You know, I don't want to focus all on the negatives on Dhar Mann because there was a lot of positive experiences. There was a time in this one specific video, and I believe the title was something along the lines of like girl uses nerd for money, lives to regret it, or something like that. But on the last day of shooting, our call time was around like 2 p.m. So I had some time in the morning to do whatever I wanted, and I decided to go to the gym. So I usually, while I'm at the gym, I'm sitting in the parking lot. And I'm just on my phone for a while, you know, just really trying to push myself to go in and work out. And I was scrolling through my Instagram page and my feed, and I found out that my girlfriend at the time was cheating on me. I saw a picture of her with somebody else, and it broke my heart. I was so angry, and I was so pissed, and I was I was destroyed. You know, I mean, just the way I found out was just not fun. And I stayed in the parking lot for a bit, very, very angry. And I walked into that gym teary-eyed, you know, my mask on because this is still in the height of COVID. And I just lifted the most I ever did on this day. I went so hard, you know, just trying to, because I was so angry. But I did it safely, you know, always use safety, or always be safe, if you know what I'm saying. Especially when it comes to working out. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, I was playing the nerd that day, and I realized, like, oh shoot, I still have to act in Dhar Mann today, and I can't let anybody see me like this because I was, you know, I was broken. But also I was playing a nerdy character, and you'll see in some scenes I'll actually look so, in my opinion, way buffer than I usually look because I went so hard at the gym. So I'm playing like this nerdy character. You'll see like my arm veins popping out, and I'm just like popping out of my shirt because I look so much bigger than I usually am, you know? So I'm supposed to be this nerd, and I'm just like super jacked, and it looks insane. And I look back at this film as such a good memory because I messaged the director and I told them I was gonna be late because of personal reasons. And they understood. I showed up like an hour late because after the gym I had to get boba, you know, to get my fix real quick. And I I showed up, and my director, his name is Rushi, and he's such an amazing guy. He was like, hey man, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm fine. You know, I spent about 40 minutes in the car driving to Dhar Mann Studios, just really being done crying. So I was fine, you know. I was able to act like I was fine, so I thought. And then he kept asking me, no man, how are you doing? And I'm like, I'm fine. He's like, no, how are you really? I'm like, don't do this, Rushi. Don't do this right now. And he's like, no man, how are you really? I'm like, and I just started crying. I started crying in front of all the other actors. And Rushi just gave me a hug. And I sat down with the other actors, and they saw me just crying, and we were just talking about kind of our past experiences and our lives, and with with toxic relationships, with, you know, being cheated on, just talking about life and being there for each other. And I look at that memory very fondly. You know, some of the people that were there were Azim, you know, Jaslyn, Madulika, you know, some of these names you guys know for sure. Tarek, you know, Wesley, you know, just some good people that I was working with that day. And we worked on this set for the entire week, and this was the last day of shooting. And it was a very good memory. So when I look at the best parts of Dhar Mann and the best experiences in my life, I look at that day I found out I was cheated on, and the people that I was with, and the support that I really needed on that day. So where does that leave us now? You know, that's part of the reason I kept going back to Dhar Mann. I wanted to see these people. I wanted to be and act and just do my job and have such a good time with these friends of mine. But now I'm not working with Dhar Mann, and that door seems like it was closed. But that's not the case. The truth is, as some of you guys may know, a lot of these actors have spoken out about Dhar Mann, and they have kind of created their own YouTube channel by your request, and they're creating their own show called Good Werks. So what I'm going to do after Dhar Mann, what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to work with them. I am writing a character with them. I'm going to be in production with them. I'm going to be working on making this show as best as possible for y'all to enjoy. There's going to be a lot of stuff, and I'll update you guys as the days go on, but I definitely want to just share that good news with you. The reason I left Dhar Mann was because of Dhar Mann and how he handled the situation. But the reason I stayed for as long as I did was the people. And I get that experience and I get that opportunity to work with them again. And I cannot wait to share with you everything that we're going to be doing soon. I'll be putting the links to their YouTube channel in the description below. But just if you follow me and you subscribe to me, I'll definitely keep you all updated. Now, the second reason I stayed with Dhar Mann, another big one, equally as big in my opinion, is because of people like you. People like you who are watching this video for as long as you are. You know, people like you who have supported Dhar Mann throughout the years. And I understand why y'all supported him. He was just showing and demonstrating such a powerful and just kind message of positivity. So I get it. And I would see y'all, you know, kind of approach me in the public, and it just warms my heart every single time, you know. And that's the next thing. I want to fill this YouTube channel with content that y'all would enjoy. So on top of Good Werks, you know, with the other ex-Dhar Mann actors, I want to make this channel for you. What do you guys want to see? So whatever that looks like. Right now, I'll be trying to make one YouTube video that I'll be releasing every Wednesday, every single week. And I might up that up as soon as I find an editor. Because right now, my roommate's editing these videos, and he's amazing. And thank you so much for doing that. A lovely penguin.
Yo, oh my gosh, dude. I'm freaking grinning. This is awesome.
It's going to be also in the description below, because I have some things planned for this YouTube channel. I might do some reaction content. I might do some news content. I might do some scary video games. I'm not sure what y'all want. Maybe lifestyle, maybe vlog. Whatever y'all want to see from me, please leave it in the comment section below. And I'll definitely look through those and see what's popular and what you guys want. And I'll try making as much content as possible. I'll also be uploading some shorts with some of my short form content, you know, kind of stupid skits that I make or stupid jokes that I make, stuff that you'll probably find on my Instagram or TikTok. But other than that, I just wanted to share the good news with y'all and just also spread some positivity on this really sour subject. Thank you y'all for watching for as long as you did. And if you made it this far, stay safe, stay healthy, and have a wonderful day. And if you didn't make it this far, I still hope you're staying safe and healthy, but maybe you don't have as good of a day. I don't know. All right, love y'all, and I can't wait to make more content for you.